All right. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on Rebel Trading, where I will show you trading strategies to improve and take you to the next level. In today's video, I'll be featuring a 5-minute scalping strategy on the Euro US dollar pair. As always, this works good for crypto, Forex, stocks, everything. All right. So we're going to go up here and click on indicators. The first indicator that we will be using is the wave trend oscillator. We're going to click on the very first one. The second indicator that we'll be using is the 10-1 different moving averages. The third and final indicator that we will be using is the trend trader, the very first one up here. All right, so now we got all of our indicators loaded up. As for the settings, we're going to go click on the very first one, the 10-1 oscillator. On inputs, we're going to go change the EMA to an SMA, and we'll be changing the length to 140. Feel free to change the color to your liking, and usually it's best to increase the visibility on this as well so it's easier to see. So for the 140 SMA, this allows us to identify trends a little bit easier. So if the price action is trending above the line, we can see that we're generally in an uptrend, and vice versa if it's trending below the golden line. For the trend trader, we're going to go click on settings. I changed the color to green and also increase the visibility on this as well. For inputs, we're going to change the length to 27, and I changed the multiplier to 4. So for the wave trend oscillator, go click on settings. On the histogram smoothing, we're going to change it to 5. And for the histogram multiplier, we're going to change it to 3. For style, we're going to uncheck everything except for the histogram. After everything is unchecked, I'm going to change the colors on this. The first one will be white, second one green. Make sure this one is also white, and then the third one should be red. All right, so at this point, this is how your chart should look similar to. Might be a little bit confusing, but don't worry, I'm going to smooth everything out a little bit. Also, if you guys have found value out of today's video so far, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would click on the like button and also subscribe to the channel. I put out new content on a very regular basis, and as soon as I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to be showing my Telegram trading channel for free, where I'll show you all the Forex trades that I do on a regular basis that help me to become a profitable trader. All right, so now for the trading strategy. When we see the price action close above both of these lines right here, we can see that the price is generally in an upward direction. We'll be looking for a long position. After we spot that, we're going to go down here and make sure that this bar is green. This indicates that we are in an uptrend as well. So after we see both of our conditions have been met, we can take our first potential long position. We're going to wait for the candle to close. From here, you can do a couple of different choices for setting your stop loss. I prefer to set it a few points below the most recent swing low position. For the risk reward ratio, I found the 1.5 to work the best. If you want to go higher, so for example, a 2 or 3 risk reward ratio, you could do that, but I would encourage you to move your stop loss up to prevent you from losing the trade. Or you can take partial positions at the 1 or 1.5 risk reward ratio and move your stop loss up if you want to hold the trade a little bit longer. As you can see, we do have our first winning trade on our long position. Something that I would watch out for, especially in Forex trading, is when, for example, you can see right here, we have a huge red candle. We did have news come out. So those are times I normally avoid. And I usually trade trading pairs when there's higher volume. Of course, if you're a Forex trader, you'd probably be aware of this by now. All right, so for our first short position, we can see right here, we do have the lines crossed and the price action closed below both of the lines. We can also see on the oscillator, we have a downwards or oversold position. So this indicates that there's a downtrend in price action. So since our conditions have been met, we can take our first short position, set the stop loss a few points above the swing high. And as you can see, with a 1.5 risk reward ratio, we have a successful short position. This is something that I would consider a more higher risk trade because we can see that we have more space or more pips from our entry point and our stop position. So if you see that there's a higher risk trade, I would encourage you to maybe lower your lot size or use a smaller position amount, or even watch the trade and you can move your stop loss down as the trade goes through. So another long position right here, all the conditions met. Price action closes above both lines, and we have the oscillator printing green. Take the position right here. We can see that even with the 2 risk reward ratio, the price action went right past our take profit level. So something that you could do if you enter a position like this, you can move it to a higher time frame. And you can see on a higher time frame, such as the 15-minute, we still have all of our conditions to be met. Another option that you could do is hold on to the position until the oscillator reverses, or you can wait till the price action closes above this green line right here. As for setting trading alerts using this strategy, the best option I found is, let's go and right click on the golden line. We're going to click add alert. So we can see we have the 10 and 1, and something that you could do is click on crossing. And instead of value, you can put the trend tracker. And then you can make sure that this says once per bar close. Otherwise, you're going to get a ton of alerts. So what happens is every time these 2 lines cross each other, you'll get an alert notified on whatever device that you have. I would encourage you to use this on a higher time frame, because if you use a smaller one, like the 5-minute, you're going to be getting alerts constantly. After that, you can kind of check to see if the conditions have been met, or you can simply watch the chart and make sure that something is activated and take the trade accordingly. Yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys found value out of it. And again, please click the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and if you like the strategy. Go ahead, comment down below if there are any recommendations for future content ideas. I'm thinking about doing more psychology or mindset related types of videos, as opposed to just putting out trading strategies themselves. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.